All right. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
My name is Brother Amath,
My name is Brother Barak.
and we're from the GMS Toronto camp. So I'm going to start off by saying, Ka Hala Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And peace and mercy to the sincere Akwaf that listen as well.
Khan.
So, we're coming at you with another lesson, and this lesson is going to be entitled, spiritual growth and edification, but I have written here that ye may grow thereby. This ministry, being this truth, the most important thing is not to be stagnant and not to be idle. You're to grow continually, week by week, day by day, year by year, month by month, right? So, without further ado, we're gonna start off with the John 4:34, because as well as spiritual growth, we're gonna go into edification, because as teachers, we're not just prophets, but we're also teachers. And you're supposed to grow into be a teacher as well. So you're supposed to edify the church, which is the house of David, which is, Lord willing, we're of the elect, the hopeful elect. Okay?
And to become fishers.
Exactly.
John 4:34.
Yeah.
Yahushua said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that has sent me, and to finish his work.
That's right. So the will of Yahushua said his meat, so his purpose, in other words, is to do the will of him that sent him, with his Yahweh. And the will of the Most High is to follow his commandments. And it tells you that in Ecclesiastes 12:12, right? The what is therefore the whole conclusion of the matter? To follow the Lord, to fear the Lord, and keep his commandments. And truly, the whole scriptures from front to back is the whole book. The Holy Bible is all of it is commandments. This book of commandments. Funny enough, the acronym, Bible, Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth. So before we get beamed up in the chariots, the scriptures have basic instructions for us to follow. Okay.
Say not ye, there are yet say not ye, there are yet 4 months, and then cometh harvest.
That's right, because you have people who because the scriptures also say, though it tarry, wait for it. And the tarrying means, the word tarry means to take its time or to prolong. So, in other words, though Yahushua is coming, it seems like it's tarrying. It seems like it's taking a long time. And it seems like it's prolonging itself. But truly, that's only because of the suffering we're going through. If we weren't suffering, we really wouldn't be we won't be concerned as to when Yahushua comes or not. Right? But because we suffer day in and day out in this wicked kingdom, which is run by Esau, Edom, we're constantly looking for the day. We're constantly looking forward to Yahushua's return. And you have men who have came into this truth, and for them, it seemed like it was too long. Yahushua is not going to come for a while, man. I don't see this coming for a while. I've been in this for 10 years, and I'm still going through it. And they kind of look afar off, and they don't really take in that you're supposed to be harvesting every single day. Doesn't matter whether in winter or summer. Right? Go ahead.
Behold, I say unto you, lift up your eyes and look on the fields, for they are white already to harvest.
That's right, man. There's lots of work to be done here, man. There's lots of work to be done. This place is this society, this kingdom is getting more wicked every single day by the hour. Esau is expediting his agenda, man. So there's lots of work to be done. All right.
And he that reapeth receiveth wages, and gathereth fruit unto the life eternal.
That's right, to life eternal. Because if we succeed in this work, and for some of us unto death, and for some of us until we get beamed up, we're going to receive eternal life. That's what Yahushua said, eternal life, which includes what? Our spiritual bodies. Because these bodies are off. You're constantly fighting against the flesh. And within these spiritual bodies, the scriptures are going to be programmed in our minds. So that righteousness is going to be in nature. You know, now righteousness is work. Right? For us to be righteous, it takes work. It takes effort. But when we get eternal life, you know, we're going to receive eternal life because we're going to be in bodies that will make us perfect. That's why we die nowadays. It's because we're not perfect. We sin. And the scripture says that the wages of sin is death. So if we're perfect and we don't sin, we're never going to die. Right?
Come. That both he that soweth and he that reapeth may rejoice together.
Both he that soweth and he that reapeth may rejoice together. That's right. You know, this body is a collective unit of men who both sow and who all sow and will all as well reap of everything that they've sowed. Right? It's funny enough, I just made a video yesterday on I entitled it Sow, Plow, Reap. You know, because when you sow, the scriptures always use farming as a metaphor for this truth. And when you sow, you put out the seeds. And that's like the apostles, starting with Yahushua, giving out the truth. That's the seed, giving out the truth. And then, you know, when you plow is when you receive the truth, you start putting in the work to build. Right? And then at the very end, we'll reap. So sow, plow, reap, man. Right?
And herein is that saying true, one soweth and another reapeth. I sent you to reap that whereon ye bestowed no labor. Other men labored, and ye are entered into their labors.
So an example of that is our elders, our apostles and elders, man. They sowed, and we're reaping off of what they sowed because they've done a lot of diligent work to search out the scriptures, to get the multiple breakdowns. You can get the next scripture, get Ephesians 2. Yeah, it's 2:19. So they sowed and they plowed, and we're reaping off of what they sowed and plowed because they did a lot of diligent work to find out, to go into study the breakdowns, to get the breakdowns of Revelation, you know, books like Daniel, the 7th chapter, Genesis, the 1st chapter, all the work they've done. We have entered into their labors. Now we're joint with them in this work. Because now we're also making videos. We're going into breakdowns, you know, going to different prophecies, you know, based upon what they taught us, not based upon our own knowledge, as some men do in this truth. They come in and they come up and they think they're on some game or some shit. They have some wisdom, and then they think they can, you know, go against the apostles, calling themselves men correcting the apostles, like they're on some game or something like that. And that's not how it works, man. The Yahweh Shai bestowed the truth upon those men, and we're to and us accepting that, we have entered into their labors. Cancel this call.